Alright, so tonight's movie was Harvey. This was directed by Harvey Koster, came out in 1950, and stars James Stewart. I'm joined by a special guest today. His name is Henry. He's a puka. What was that? Yes, yes. The main story, as Henry just likes to point out, is all about how James Stewart hangs out with his friend Harvey, who is a 6 foot tall, giant white rabbit, which is a puka. Yes? Okay. Yes. Again, yes. Good point. So basically, James Stewart, Elwood, goes around town with his giant, 6 foot tall rabbit that is a puka. His sisters, on the other, his sister and his niece, on the other hand, don't find it so humorous. They find it a little bit more insane. So at one point, when he accidentally crashes her very posh party, they have him committed. Well, you see, Elwood, he's kind of a smooth talker. He knows how to read people, and yes, and Harvey knows how to read people too, as he likes to point out. And so they basically talk to everyone, talk to the psychiatrist that's tried to study them, and in his amazing way of James Stewart being such a fantastic actor, is able to portray this so well. This movie was based off of a Pulitzer Prize-winning play, and the amazing thing is how you can still see that it was based off a play and how well portrayed on the screen. Yes, yes, it was very well portrayed, and it's a fantastic movie. I've watched this movie since I was a kid. I grew up with this movie. This is one of my all-time favorite James Stewart movies. I think it's fantastic. Really, there's nothing better than this movie. It takes you by surprise because you don't see these kinds of movies. You don't really have this kind of that. I don't know. It brings out a kid in you when you're watching it, and as like an adult, it brings out that child imagination and quality in you. And yes, good point. This actually play has been recently done. It was redone with Big Bane's Jim Parsons playing James Stewart's role. It was actually just performed on Broadway not too long ago. Thank you for reminding me of that. This guy's all full of fun facts over here. I recommend everyone finding their own puka and sitting together, grabbing a nice big bowl of popcorn with your puka, and watching Harvey. This, IMDb gave it an 8. I gave it a 10. This is on my top favorite list of movies of all time. I definitely recommend for everyone, man and pukas alike. So for me and Henry here, as they like to say, the night wore on.